Next step is maybe this summer, adding more veterans, because you've seen the influence that Nene's had on this team and on the Kevin Seraphin specifically, but to have like maybe veteran wings and more guys who are going to play.
Well, I think people don't give enough credit to veterans like Mo Evans and Roger Mason, who did a very nice job with our players all year, even though maybe they didn't get as much playing time. And if the right opportunity is there for us to add better players, then we're always going to look at that. But I think the veterans that we had this year did a very nice job under tough circumstances, because again, we didn't have the benefit of having training camp and having summer league. And when you have so many young players, you have 7 players who are in the first or second year of their careers who are in our rotation. And I think you can see just about every one of them has improved as the season has gone on and has progressed.
Now that you're secure, you have a coaching situation, Randy, can you talk about the job that he's done, and then if you plan on bringing him back beyond this year?
Yeah, I think Randy's done a very nice job with this team. The players have responded to him. Players are playing very hard for him. And once the season is over, I'll sit with Ted and we'll evaluate the situation just like we do every year.
Based on your track record since 2003, do you feel you deserve this extension?
Oh, well, the important thing is Ted felt that. There's a lot of circumstances that go into certain things. We had to pivot and change course in midstream where we were. We made the playoffs 4 years in a row, and we went to the second round one time, and 2 of those playoff rounds we didn't have our top scorer playing for us. One of them we didn't have our top scorer, Ed Karan Butler, playing for us. So I think we had some good success, and then we had some injuries that really hurt us the following year when Brendan Haywood and Gilbert went down. We made some trades, and we had a very good ball club, and then of course then we have an incident in the locker room, and we decided to go in a different direction then, and to get new players and to rebuild. And then we also had an ownership change, and when Ted came in, he said that what he wanted to do was build through the draft, just like he did with the Capitals, and obviously that was our plan, and get young players and develop them and build with them and get a team that could be competitive for many years to come. And that was our plan, and that's what we're in the process of carrying out.
Now that the season's almost over, how would you evaluate the progress that your rookies have made, Shelvin and Jan and Chris?
Well, I think they've all had some moments. Obviously, like most rookies, they haven't been as consistent as we'd like them to be. Jan is really coming on. I think in his last 5 games, he's averaging 9.5 points and 7.5 rebounds. But he's more than stats. He's an outstanding defender. He plays a pick and roll as well as anybody, and he's an energy player. Chris has shown some ability to hit the outside shot and play good, solid defense. Shelvin has a lot of maturity and is very solid and understands how to run the team. But if you look at all our second-year players, they've all really taken a bigger jump, because that's how the NBA works. It's harder for rookies. You need that experience. And our second-year players, almost every one of them has taken a significant jump. Obviously, John puts up outstanding numbers every game. He had 14 assists last night, and he's really looking to pass the basketball more, and his defense has improved. Jordan's had very good progress, and of course Kevin Seraphin has come on in the last. I think he's had 14 games in a row, double-figure scoring. He's averaging like 14 points a game and 7 rebounds since we made the trade, and he's had an opportunity to play. And Trevor Booker played very well before his injury. So I think our second-year players, just like normal, took a bigger jump than our rookies did this year, because the rookies don't have as much experience, and they didn't have the benefit of summer league and a training camp like most young players did.
Be it through free agency or the draft, or are there specific areas on the team, on the roster, that you would hope like to address this offseason?
Well, we'll evaluate all those situations after the season. We'll sit down with our staff and our coaches and see what areas we really want to improve on. And we want our young players, again, to improve in the off season, to continue with player development, and then we'll add pieces here and there where we feel it's necessary.